Aloha Aries, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for June 1st through the 15th. Today we're going to be pulling a card for your overall energy, then we'll take a look at your specific energies, the energies connected to you, and how those dance and mingle in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Aries collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so take only what resonates. If you're interested in more context, look at your sun, moon, rising, and north node for that information. If you'd like a personal reading, I will have links in the description below. You can also connect with me on social media through the links below. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay, Aries, let's get into this. You and Scorpio got the thunderstorms today, so you may hear the thunder in the background. I am fresh back from Kauai, Hawaii, where it did rain, but it doesn't thunder and lightning there. You got release, Aries. May you lay down your burdens. May you lay down your burdens. Aries doesn't lay down easily. Yep. But you got stuff you're holding on to that it's time to let go of. You've been doing the work. Wow. Okay. So on your side, Aries, you get the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So when we think about the overall energy, release, may you lay down your burdens. You are kind of like, no, I got this. You can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to pay attention. I can handle this. I know what to do. I have the best outlook on everything. And you're really only looking at one aspect of things. So this is a time for you to see if you can be more open energetically into slowing down. You got this Knight of Swords. You're like rushing. You're ready to, you're just running. And the thing is, I don't think you really have the proper aim. So you could take a little lesson out of your sister fire sign or brother fire sign Sagittarius and really take a moment to pause and take aim so you know where you're going. This feels more like a running away. And with this Knight of Pentacles, there's an invitation to slow down. Let's be more strategic. Let's take a look at the field. Let's take a look at what's going on. Let's get a little more heart-centered. And will you do it? We'll find out when we clarify. The energy connected to you, they get the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. This person is working on a whole new awareness level for themselves, a whole new way of thinking, a whole new way of maybe even communicating with you. They're looking for a brand new beginning. It's looking like they're trying to nurture that and bring themselves into a place of more stability, more groundedness than they ever have before. And then they get the Knight of Wands, which is a fun and fiery energy. It's eager, it's ready to go, it's very active. Again, you could be dealing with a fire sign too, a fellow fire sign, from what I can see here. But this person seems very joyful. They're starting out new things and they seem very happy. In the connective energies, you get the Hierophant and the Four of Cups. So on the one hand, the connection brings great spiritual enlightenment. It's very happy. It's very expansive. I feel a Jupiter energy going on here, with an opening up, with a blossoming, a blooming kind of feeling. And then we have the Four of Cups. And this energy, as my ear itches, it's a little more irritating. It's kind of like a mosquito flying by your ear. You don't really want to look at whatever's going on in this connection, or at least a part of it that you don't want to look at, because there are good things. But the part that you don't want to look at will become more and more annoying until it bites you and you can't really ignore it. So we'll get clarifiers, but let's see what's going on. Let's look at this Seven of Wands and your refusal to kind of do things differently. You get the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so this really has to do with you laying down your burdens. This really has to do with you maybe even getting a little bit of solitude at home, maybe putting a little attention into your home space. into the place of your life that is the most stable, or the person that is most stable, and investing some energy there. You need a break. You need some time to pass the reins over. You need a vacation. This is the kind of energy where you need to let go for a moment, give yourself some time. You're a little stubborn about it, and I get that. You're an Aries and you don't like to slow down. I get that. But there is some sort of inventory here that needs to be taken on your emotions, on what you're passionate about, on your strategies, taking aim properly here. It feels like your energy at the moment is a bit haphazard because you are overburdened in some way. And that is something to look at. For the Knight of Swords, it's clarified by the Five of Swords, another Knight of Swords, and the Moon. Yeah, if you keep going haphazardly without really taking the time out, without really surrendering and releasing yourself from the overburdens that you have, the over responsibility, this is an energy of inviting you to delegate, inviting you to step out of the conflict, step out of any drama that might be going on in the workplace or your relationships, and spend some time with yourself. Go deep inside. Be willing to look at a couple of the dark places within that need a bit of healing. This could come from childhood patterns as well. This is very turbulent energy. And, you know, that's not sustainable in the long term. You need to give yourself a chance to relax and step away from that for a moment. It doesn't mean you're not going to take action. It doesn't mean you're going to lay around and do nothing, okay? That's not what's going on here. You're still going to have movement. You're just going to move differently. And I feel like I've been talking to you about this pretty much all year so far, that sometimes you want to look for ways to move differently, ways that are more nurturing to yourself, ways that are more sustainable for you. To clarify the Knight of Pentacles, that slowing down, you get the Queen of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay, good. I feel like here you are. You're like, okay, I'll slow down. Oh, guess what? There's my heart. There's my heart core essence. Ooh, there's my power. Oh, I can move from that place, right? And this is an energy that you can nurture. This is an energy that it doesn't have to stay hidden from everybody else. You can show that, absolutely. It feels like it throws you off a little. It feels a little different to you. So what I would recommend, for any of you Aries who are working on this and you're aware of this and you're like, wow, I do want to bring this into balance, I would recommend the breathing that synchronizes the hemispheres of the brain. So you do the inhale and the yoga breathing. There's certain, I think it's, well, I have it backwards like this, and then you do the other, something like that. Some hemisync, some ways to kind of come into the center between the right and left brain and balance that out. Yoga moves, balance exercises, things like that kind of, I don't even think it would take that much. I think you could do it pretty quickly, actually. But to really be present with yourself while you're doing it. That's the key. Really be present with yourself and allow yourself that balance. All right. Let's see what this other person has going on with this Ace of Swords. The Hanged Man, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. Okay. So this other energy, this other person could be in your workplace, could be somebody you know, friend, could be a serious relationship. You will know who this is. This is somebody who is going through like a spiritual enlightenment. They're struggling a bit. Okay, and you may see this, especially if you've kind of been doing the work for a while. They've got the Hanged Man here, but it's not the energy of the Hanged Man that I like to see, where it's sacrificing oneself unto themselves for learning. This is the kind of Hanged Man where they're either posing like that, so they're posing like that on purpose to try to get people to think that they're doing the work, but they're not, or they're just flat out stuck. For others, they might just be flat out stuck. But the universe is coming in, is going to shock them out of that. We got that Uranus energy coming in. Boom. It's going to move them. And they're going to have to take a little trip. Because this is connected, again, this for them is connected to them, their consciousness awakening here, okay? It feels like in order for them to really have this experience, they're going to have to walk away from something that they thought they loved. I don't necessarily see that being you. It could be a job, could be a career. They were going one direction. Maybe it was a project or a program and they're going one direction. They're like, and they thought they loved it, but now they have to kind of reorient and see. They may need to take a little hike, a little journey. Like you need a full-blown vacation. They need like a little hike, you know, kind of get straight there. The universe is definitely taking care of that though. So I don't think there's anything for you to do other than be aware of that. The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, I like this energy coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. This feels like if they can do this, they take their little hike, go take a hike, take a hike and figure things out. We got a vacation at the best. We got a hike at the least here. That will open up for them more collaborative energies here. Again, there's also a connection that is coming in to the heart space. This what this tower is for them. It's going to kind of shock and rock their world a bit, and that's what towers do. But they shock and rock mostly in a good way if we catch that vibe and catch that wave. And the more aware, of course, we are. Now, this person is awakening to that, so we got to give them a little grace here. They're awakening to this energy. I feel like they're going to move forward with a lot more passion, a lot more love, and a lot more ability to play well with others. Let's put it that way. If they pay attention here, which I don't see how they couldn't. They got the Tower. It gets your attention. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, again, I feel this is a person who may be quite extroverted. So on the outside, they're showing a lot of like, let's sing, let's dance, all right, party time, like we're good, we're happy, go, spirituality, yay. But then they have everything kind of slowing down here with the Page of Pentacles. We're coming into nurturing more groundedness. They might be a little too up in the clouds. They might be an air sign, for example, and have a little, or a Pisces where they get a little, you know, a little too far into the woo and not enough in the doing of the work. But the Nine of Pentacles comes in. So I do see, you know, effort possibly coming in if they nurture this slowing down. It looks like, again, the universe comes in with a Ten of Wands. If they don't do this, it's going to feel very heavy to them. And, you know, this is the kind of situation that I see people in when they get like, they'll just be, the universe kind of gets them to the point where they're so uncomfortable that they have to do something about it. Sorry, that's the way it goes. We've all been there at some point. Let's look at this Hierophant here in the connecting energies. You're bringing in King of Wands energies. They bring in Five of Cups. See what I mean here? You're bringing in confidence. You're bringing in fire, but the good kind of fire, the transformative fire, the kind that transforms you spiritually, that unveils the secrets for you. It's powerful. It's your energy. It's Aries energy coming in strong. And it's matched here with the Hierophant and the connecting energies. So what you're bringing forth, very natural, very organic, very you, very appropriate. And they bring in the Five of Cups. Conflict. They're not focused on things properly. I mean, you have your own thing going on with focus, don't get me wrong, but that's kind of more from your, you know, Aries, like a little bit of stubborn, you know, hard-headedness. No offense. I've got Aries in my chart as well. And, you know, but they're bringing in the Five of Cups. They're kind of a downer on this connection. Let's look at this Four of Cups. So they brought in the Five of Cups, and we also have the Four of Cups here. Let's see how you're both dealing with that. You bring in on your side the Six of Wands, and they're bringing in the Death card. Yeah. Again, I feel like through the connection that you have with this person, this situation, you're in a point of you're bringing your essence, you're bringing yourself forward in it, and you're feeling good about that. You're feeling confident. You're feeling like a battle has been won. And it has, energetically speaking. On their side, they get death. There's still a lot of transformation. I don't think this is a physical death. Could be in the rare case, but what I feel more is that this is the opportunity being presented to them for transformation. This is the opportunity for them to bravely go through that cycle of death and rebirth. Takes courage, takes bravery. But the universe, again, is... this person is not escaping, okay? Like, there are too many cards here that show me that the energy is like, nah, we're going to course correct over here, you know? So you may be in a point of more peace in how you view this connection than they are, and that's fine. We're going to let it be what it is. Again, you get release here as the overall energy. May you lay down your burdens. And I think as far as this relationship bringing any kind of burdens in, I think that's what we're talking about here, is that you let it go. I see you being in a good spot. I see you having your own stuff to work on. I see you needing a vacation. I see you needing that time for yourself. I see you working on doing things differently than you're used to. And that takes a lot of energy. So if we can release the burdens of the other energies here, that's going to help. Aries, let's pull a card from the Divine Animals Oracle to close out your reading today. Aries, you are the only one this round to get a master number. You got 22, the Sacred Ibis. The getting of wisdom takes time, so be patient with your learning and delve deeper. Continual learning is a keystone to growth. You will succeed in your exams or your field of study. While everyone has a source of wisdom within them, not everyone chooses to exercise it. If you cast magic, do it with full knowledge of the consequences. The sacred Ibis was a revered creature in ancient Egypt, representing Thoth, the god of wisdom and learning. So honored as a gift to Thoth, they were given full mummification and bred especially for this purpose. According to historical accounts from figures such as Aristotle and Strabo, ibises could be found in the streets of the cities, including Alexandria. So we might have a bit of an ancient Egypt past life connection here for you, Aries, which sometimes comes up in these readings here. And we have that master number. So it may have been a significant experience for you. But I love that bird. It's so cool. It's got the really long beak. Ibis, it's just fun to say. So enjoy that message. Aries, this has been a cool reading. Good work. Good work doing the great work. And mahalo. I will see you next time.